This been with freedom alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Every God I'm screaming alive. Let me do it one more time. Everybody feeling alive. God this been with freedom alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Every God I'm screaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. God this been with freedom alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in my life. Visions and dreaming come alive.
Hey, gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. It is a Testimony Tuesday inside Alive, 1 to 5. Yeah. Hey, we're live on Facebook and we are also live on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on, whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live. You know how we do it every day. It is the 20th of September 2022. Wow, it's the 20th already. Hey, I am Sara-Ann Edwards Miller. Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping your company today inside Alive on the family station, Love 101. Gotta say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. My friend listening to us online at www.love101.org, or if you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. A very good afternoon to you. Drivers, good afternoon. Silent listeners, ardent listeners, passengers, everybody. The shop, stores, supermarkets, everybody that's in those places, good afternoon. Everyone, good afternoon to you. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 145 meant to size, and we will clarify. We will just iron out yesterday's riddle, and I'll just explain it better to you. 2 o'clock for a blast. Then 2:15, the evidence from Hinduism to Christianity. We continue to refresh your spirit with the powerful, life-changing testimony of Vanny Marshall, Part 2. 3 o'clock will bring you Behind the Pulpit, Part 2, with Jamaican-born Pastor Vanessa Pink of the Refuge United Church of God in St. Martin. 3:45 celebrations. At that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock, the Small People Show. Then 4:55, we'll wrap it all up inside Alive, 1 to 5 on the family station, Love 101. Also, do remember that today is Tuesday for the riddle. You guys usually write your riddles and you send them. They must be biblical. So write your riddles, send them along with your name and the answer. Okay, and then at 1:45, we will administer the best riddle. Now remember, go right ahead and send me those riddles that you have created. Remember, they must be biblical. It is now time for highlights of news at this time. So let's go. Now, PSOJ renews calls for short-term strategies to tackle gangs. The private sector organization of Jamaica, PSOJ, is renewing its call for the country's political leaders to come together to devise short-term strategies to combat crime, especially those being driven by gangs. Noting that there has been no movement since it made its call on September 7th, the organization is charging that the government and the security forces must be proactive and lead the way in serving and protecting Jamaicans, as many citizens are living in a state of fear and anxiety as they face unrelenting and atrocious criminal acts. Of news, Hanover police named person of interest. Detectives assigned to the Hanover Police Division have listed 25-year-old Shamir Morris of Pitford District in St. James as a person of interest. The police believe Morris can assist with an ongoing investigation. He's being asked to report to the Lucy Police Station. Morris, or anyone knowing his whereabouts, is being asked to contact the Lucy Police at 876-956-2333, or you can call the police emergency number at 119 or the nearest police station. 2 dead, buildings damaged after Mexico earthquake. 2 people were killed and dozens of buildings were damaged by a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake that struck Mexico on the anniversary of 2 devastating tremors, authorities said earlier today. A woman died of injuries caused by a falling wall in Manzanillo in the western state of Colima. Civil Defense National Coordinator Laura Velasquez told reporters a man had been killed by falling debris in a shopping center in the same city due to yesterday's earthquake, which caused buildings to shake and sway in Mexico City. 9 others were injured across Colima, where more than 150 houses and other buildings were damaged, says officials. So President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said it was lucky that the death toll was not higher. So, my goodness, 7.7, that's a really strong magnitude earthquake. So, wow, 150 houses and other buildings were damaged, according to officials. My God. Other news, New York City ending vaccine mandate for private employers as on November 1. New York City will lift its COVID-19 vaccine mandate for private sector employers on November 1. Mayor Eric Adams said earlier today in another sign of the city's gradual return to pre-pandemic norms. The city began requiring almost all private businesses to ban unvaccinated employees from the workplace in December 2021, just as the Omicron wave began claiming hundreds of lives in the city. It remains the largest place in the U.S. to have made vaccines mandatory as a workplace safety measure. And finally, from highlights from the news, hackers accessed data on some American Airlines customers. American Airlines says personal information of a very small number of customers and employees were compromised after hackers breached some employee email accounts. The airline said earlier today that it has no indication that the attackers have misused any of the personal information. American Airlines said the breach was discovered in July. The airline declined to say how many people had their personal information exposed or the nature of that information. And those are the highlights of the news making at this time, September 20, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. So let me go ahead right now. Remember, we do the register. You know the drill. You know the drill. I don't even have to say it. But for those who are new, you must comment on the live so I know that you are here. All right, first in the classroom, we have Diane Walters. Good afternoon. Dwayne Tracy, you're second. Wow. Lorna Daly, Ricardo Precious, Godfrey Walters, Freddie Bless. Good afternoon. Yvonne Scott, Mary James, Joan Tomlinson. Good afternoon. Winsome Campbell, Valerie Simpson, Erlene Grant, Angela Masters, Gregory Diesel, Idona Howell. Good afternoon. Elisa Johnson, Doreen Bradshaw, Cassandra Ingram, good afternoon. Marshall Lawrence, Sandra Cameron, Paulette Stevenson, Esther Anglin, Natalie Campbell, good afternoon. Marva Miller, and we have Ione Brown, Angela Walsh, Pearlie Mills, June Brown, Sonia Hamilton, Crystal Cherie Cole, good afternoon. Aureen Ellison, Makisha Sharp, Winifred Henry Williams, Maxine Kelly, Pamela Forbes, good afternoon. Keisha Singh, Terry Meredith, present. Chubby Checker, good afternoon. Winsome King, Kathleen Bashon, good afternoon. Chub Checker again. Sebastian Hendricks, Denitra Tucker, Ophelia Clayton, good afternoon. Let's see. Paulette Ricketts, Alice O'Hara Chisholm, good afternoon. Thank you so much. Love the color of your dress. Oh, it's a dress. But it is a dress. Thank you so much, Terry. Patricia Elaine Brown or Patricia Elaine Brown, good afternoon. Joan Walker, Matt Ross, good afternoon. Good afternoon, champion Carol Iselin Morrison, Shirley Winter, Marlene DaCosta, Marva Robinson, good afternoon. Let's see. Judith Henry, Alicia A. Armstrong, Judith Henry, Pauline Deans, Kathleen Witter, Claudia Daly Brown, good afternoon, or Bowen rather. Look what change your last name. Claudia Daly Bowen, good afternoon. Raymar Finn, Dora Melvin, Iona Ashburn, Marie Cunningham, good afternoon. Blinky Brown, Trevor White, hey, what's up? Kareem Bennett, Edna Skeen, Olive Griffiths. This is Kamoy, Yui Mona, Smelly, good afternoon. Olive got you already. Nikisha Jones, registered nurse. Den, good afternoon. Ambitious, Mass Up Boy, good afternoon. Maxine Clark, Sandra Ellison, Carlene Mendez, Nikisha Jones, Odette Brown. And I think I got everyone on Facebook and also on YouTube. I have less than a minute, so let me take my a few friends from WhatsApp. Good afternoon. Faye from Blue Hole Wagwan. Yesterday was your birthday, you know. Sister Phyllis Cooper from St. Thomas, Sister Patrona Rose from Hampton Green, Nicole Bevine Dixon, Pamela Arnold. Good afternoon. Faye Jameson Appleton. Good afternoon. Looking forward to a great show and testimony. RGD present, and Angela Blackwood and Sister Margaret Allen. That's all the time I have for the register for today. We do this every weekday, Monday to Friday at 1 o'clock. Set your alarms every day. Yeah. It is now 1:15 on the family station, Love 101, and it is now time for the music.
It's karaoke. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the chirpy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that Sarah's playing, ooh, you will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever Sarah's playing. Ooh, yeah. Everybody have to know. Everybody needs to know. Yeah. Everybody has to know. Oh yeah. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann on the radio. Tell a neighbor. Everybody needs to know. Tell your friend. Everybody has to know. Tell a brother. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. Everybody has to know. Tell your neighbor. Everybody has to know. Tell your friend. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. What else you gonna do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause there's no one else. They don't Sara-Ann. When Sara-Ann is on air, I can feel the difference. I can feel the spirit moving and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, what do you know? Life can be difficult, but it's the chirpy one and you can be happy. Yeah, you can be happy. Oh yeah. No, you can be happy. Oh yeah.